Well, we made it into Cody, Wyoming.
Heidi's parents came and visited Cody, Wyoming a long time ago.
Yep.
And yeah, it's a nice looking place. Go shoot guns. Go in there, I think.
Huh.
Go in there and shoot some guns.
Axe throwing.
Why not? Gasoline this week. Yeah, we need to fuel up. I have to swipe the card a bunch of times, but oh well.
What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream. Well, we're driving north, most likely out of Wyoming, but I'm going to tell you that Wyoming's got some pretty land features. It's yeah, Clark Fork access areas right down here too. We just look in some of the, you're driving past all these empty fields, all this empty land, and then all of a sudden you just see an opening in a fence with a cattle guard, and then a road that just goes out in the middle of nowhere, just disappears. So I was kind of curious. Oh, there's some water out here. Thought it was all going to be dry. So I was just kind of curious what the deal was with that. If it's so, Heidi's looking that up when we have internet. One of our videos just hit, and she's trying to answer comments, but she's losing internet mostly.
Back and forth.
Yeah, back and forth. So.
Oh, there's a big swing.
Yeah, they go right over the swing set. Edelweiss River House. Camping available. Nice. In the woods.
Walk to the bar.
Yeah. Sorry, bar closed. COVID. We're getting a lot of that. Oh, you're not open? Oh, I see. No vacancies? Oh, I see. Oh, going up a bit of a hill. Yeah, it's nice though. Wyoming is very, very nice. We're in Montana. Where are we at? We're at a restaurant in Bridger, Montana. I don't know anything about this area. Could be good, could be bad. All I know is we needed to use the facility, so we decided to use our RV. Heidi's getting us some more ice water. And I think we're going to continue to drive on. It's an okay place. It looks pretty safe. It's relatively quiet. I mean, of course, you get the road over there, but other than that, I feel pretty comfortable staying here. I'm not tired yet, and I want to drive a little bit further, so I'm wandering over this way because I swear I hear water running. Oh, I think I do, but I can't get to it. There's water off in the distance. It's over there somewhere. Must be a stream or something that's running through that area. It's pretty cool. Whew. Yeah, just a brief stop. We are definitely going to be in need of new tires before we head to Florida for the winter. The front tires on the truck could probably go to the rear, and the rear tires need replaced. And then these Goodyear Endurance tires, I don't know, it's because the axles got all jacked up. I don't know. They're doing okay, but the back one now is wearing on the inside. There's a little block that's getting wore. But yeah, RV's doing pretty good. We greased it at Yellowstone and tightened up the anti-rattle hitch, make sure that was okay. Everything's going pretty good. Truck's doing well. I've been driving it really hard in spots. 70 when it's 70 miles an hour, 80 when it's 80 miles an hour, but mainly 70. It's doing okay. We're averaging about 7.7 miles per gallon. This looks like a nice rest stop though. I just don't think I want to stay here. There's still daylight, and I'd like to go a little bit further up into Montana. That last blue beacon that we got washed at did a horrible job. I'll tell you what happened. Everybody went on break except for 2 guys. And those guys, in the amount of time that it took them to rinse off after they brushed the truck, the soap dried. The soap dried on the truck. Well, that's no good. Doesn't make a difference. Needs washed again anyways. What a surprise. What a collection. Oh, cool. We got water? Is everything you put away, or?
I just need to shut the door.
Okay, I'll go shut the door. All right, we're gonna leave. Yeah, look at all the soap before we go though. Look at all that soap. That's horrible. That's bad. All right.
So it's 3:30 a.m. and we can't sleep, so we're hitting the road.
Doesn't mean I'm not tired.
Right.
I'm tired. Just
Can't go to sleep. Not sure. It's kind of dark, so it's really dark. I better stand over here. So we're heading. Where are we heading to? I forget.
where are we at?
Oh, we're in Laurel, Montana, at the Walmart still.
Well, I know. They tell me we were at the Walmart in the first place.
Oh, you didn't?
Did I? I don't think so.
I don't know. But we made it to Laurel Mountain.
Yeah,
Laurel. Oh, we didn't hear that.
I heard it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're at Walmart at Laurel, Montana, and yeah, we're a little sleepy, but we're not like sleepy to where we can't pay attention.
No, I'm gonna be falling asleep.
He's being a butthole. But anyway, the generator did good last night. We're heading somewhere today. I forget what he said. I have it on my phone. But that was like 11 o'clock last night. We picked a spot where we're heading. And it's an RV park in North Dakota. Yeah, we don't know. We have to wait till they open 8 or 9 or whatever.
When we get there.
Yep, it's like 5 hours. So this is the Walmart parking lot. I'll show it to you. There's only a few of us here. I don't know why this car's over here. Its windows were down yesterday when we got here. Who knows? But they have like truck parking way over on the other side of the parking lot. You can't even really see it because it's so dark. There were some motorhomes over there, but we couldn't sleep anymore, so we're gonna hit the road.
This is what I want to know. If this Walmart closes at 10:30, right? And I don't see any trucks at all that are loading or anything like that, where are all these cars coming from that are out here? I mean, this don't look like employee parking the way they would park. It is an odd situation, but it's been a good night's sleep. Other than the highway noise, a couple times I heard some trucks flying down through there, but it's time for us to go.
So we just fueled up at the supposed Pilot, and we pull in and it's an Exxon. So I'm going to show you our drive through Montana and all the bugs. It's terrible. I don't even know how we're going to get all these off. Meanwhile, we have flies because they're eating all the carcasses. And look, it's terrible. Like flying ants. And then here's the front of the RV. I don't know how we're going to get those off. Oh my gosh. That's just terrible. So anyway, we're off. We're just taking a little break. And we'll see if Michael has anything to say. You have anything to say? He has nothing to say right now. Can you believe that? I can't believe it. But anyway. It's like a massacre on him. He's a jerk. Anyway, we'll talk to you later.
Montana scenery. It's pretty nice. Other than your bugs.
Yeah.
But the some of these rocks formations, they look like that they're painted. I mean, obviously it's just a layer thing, but yeah, looks like it's all painted up real nice.
The views were very beautiful this morning, but we had so many bugs on our windshield we couldn't.
Oh yeah.
It was like a golf course.
Yeah, a natural golf course.
Yeah.
The grass, the way that it grows out here, other than it being a little brownish because it's dry, it's really cool. It looks like a golf course. It looks like we're not talking fairways.
Right.
We're talking in the rough, but still, it's groomed in such a way you think it would be a golf course. Yeah, it's pretty nice out here. The smoke is still present. Not horrible, but it's still present. Not near as bad as, well, going all the way back to Nevada. Not even close to any of that. Or California, leaving California going into Nevada. That was rough. Well, we thought we'd check in with you. One of our videos just hit, so Heidi's been, as we have cell signal, which is still spotty, she'd been fielding some of the comments. Most of you guys are been with us for a while, understand that
It was similar to this.
Oh,
hopefully you can see that through the bugs on the side of the window.
Yeah, it's just awesome.
Yeah.
But and some of you have been with us for quite some time now. You guys understand that we pretty much, it's like having a conversation with you. You know, if you ever run into us personally, which I know a lot of you trying to, hey, where are you guys at and stuff. Well, we're moving pretty quick. I mean, we've gone through 7 states in the last
4 days.
4 days. And
5 days.
5 days, yeah.
We're on day 5. Well, we're hitting another state today.
Yeah, we're getting ready to
North Dakota.
do about a week's worth of, about a week. In about a week's time, we'll hit another 7 states, I think.
Yeah.
So
5.
You think 5?
Oh, maybe more.
I don't know.
I thought it was 12.
Well, we're going through quite a few, but as far as new ones, I don't know. So the why would that guy get up to speed before he come up there? I know that truck can go faster than that. It cracks me up. Then they turn on the signal like, hey, how you doing? I'm coming on over. But anyways, a lot of our conversations, you see a lot of that. By the way, this is just referred to as dips.
Yeah.
Because they put a sign up that said dips ahead.
Miles ago.
Yeah, that was miles ago. But the thing that we'll do whenever, if you ever talking with us, just face to face, I mean, we'll tell you what we think, and we have opinions about stuff. Which is normal. But the last thing I want to see in comments, which, you guys have the right to make what other comment you want, but be advised, it's still our channel, we still have control over it, and I've never seen anybody
that is bad right there.
Backing down an on-ramp. But I've never seen anybody that would give us a comment telling us we're not to have an opinion.
Yeah.
But yet their comment is their opinion about us having an opinion. And so ultimately,
telling us to mind our own business.
Whenever it comes to a tie, we're the home field, and we can do whatever we want. In this case, we just cancel it all out. Yeah, you're telling us to mind our own business. Listen, we have thoughts and ideas about stuff that goes on, and you guys we're gonna share that with you, especially when we think we're doing you a service on some level, because there's a lot of people that don't know that how YouTube works and how people garner views and what they do to get views and what kind of, and don't get me wrong, I think some of our stuff that we put out is pretty like this, pretty bland, pretty uneventful, nothing exciting. However, there's people out there that's doctoring their stuff up, trying to make it look like it's unbelievable, exciting, it's a drama show, whatever, and they don't know that most of these channels, this stuff isn't real. The stuff they're watching is not real life. What it is it's real video that they're posting, trying to get real views so they can turn that into real money in their pocket. I could so easily make this channel nothing but musical montages and just uneventful. I mean, just bland stuff. We could just as easily, for example, made this clip that we're showing right now silent. I wouldn't be talking, and if I did, I would cut it all out. We would put a camera up in the dash, and we could time lapse the whole trip. I could go find some funky music, and I could put it on the track, and you could just watch the scenery and listen to the funky music. And it's really like turning on a radio station and just listening to a song for about 5 minutes and then turning it off. Not even that. I should say 50 seconds, so a minute, and then turning it off. It's just, they're filling content. They're just stuffing content on YouTube as much as possible with the least amount of effort. And the stuff that they are putting, if they put any effort into it, they want to make sure that they're garnering a certain amount of views for the amount of time that they've spent on the channel or on the video. And a lot of that has to do with drama. I mean, we could stir it up so easy. I mean, what if I would tell you right now, hey, our tires are getting ready to blow on the truck and the trailer any moment, at any moment, and I'm doing 75 miles an hour and going through these twisty turns, and these tires are just on the ragged edge, and I could put a thumbnail that said, tires blown? With question mark. Listen, this is what I want you to do. Go through your favorite YouTube channels. Just go through them. And I don't want you to watch any of their videos. What I want you to do instead is click on their channel, and then don't go down to most popular video. Don't go down to playlist. What I want you to do is just go to uploads. Just go to inside the choices that you have are uploads, not popular uploads, just uploads. Once you're in there, I want you to go through all of their thumbnails. Just arrow down on your keyboard or your phone, just swipe up, whatever, and look at all the thumbnails and how many of them are impactful, drama, clickbait thumbnail. And realize there is nobody going through that kind of experience out there. They're drumming that stuff up. And a lot of it, if they did screw up, they're doing it haphazardly so they could have, I mean, just like my case. If my tires were truly ready to explode, why wouldn't I drive as fast as I can around the twistiest corners I could to make it happen? So I could pull off the side of the road and take a whole bunch of pictures, holding my head, you know, Heidi crying, you know, the whole thing, so we could get a good thumbnail to show you how dramatic all of this video is going to be if you watch it. And it's just wrong. It's a wrong thing to do. The only reason they're doing that is to get you to watch their channel. Listen, if I'm boring, if I'm too long, if I'm too winded, which we all know those things are true, then you can tune out. But I'm not going to fake it, so you stay tuned in. If I have something that seems to be pretty decent, I'll tune you into it. I'll display it just like I would anything else. But I'm not going to just drum stuff up just so everybody can be, ooh, look, I need to click on this because this guy's got a wrecked RV and I need to see what happened. It's, you know, That guy's going off the road. Anyways, the wind was really wicked out here today. Just to let you know. Very, very wicked. Pushing the trailer around. Good news is, of course, the Pro Pride, the truck doesn't get affected by it. I mean, I just sit and watch the trailer back there dancing around, and the truck just keeps on going straight. So it really doesn't affect my driving at all. But it's a sore subject, and there's too many people doing it on YouTube. And thank you for the people that have chimed in, like Making Stuff. I know he's one of them. Mike Secor, he said something. There's quite a few others that you guys know that this stuff is just, it's out of control. It's kind of like going to McDonald's and ordering their healthiest meal. You know, really, when it comes right down to it, they're just pumping out meals. Is it really healthy? Probably not. Is it healthier than some of the others? Yeah, I'm sure that it is. Well, it's the same with the content. You know, is it dramatic? Yeah. Is it more dramatic than others? Well, I don't know. Probably not in a lot of cases, but they drum it up to that. They have a formula that it works for them. I don't know how much I'm going to publish of this, but I'm just sick and tired of seeing views and people honestly wasting their time watching and hey, if that's your thing, fine. If you love to watch that stuff, fine. But if I have or Heidi has a comment about it that it's bad news, screw this drama. We got enough drama in our life than thriving on somebody else's drama.
We're not thriving on it anyway.
No, other people.
Oh, right.
There's people that don't realize that these channels are just throwing this crap up there to get views.
No, that's true. That's like the TNA on every video.
Yeah,
I want you to whore yourself out.
Yeah, it's funny. It is funny because it's.
That's my opinion on it.
Yeah, you gotta watch.
Keep that out.
You gotta watch. There's, that's what the guys are up watching. Oh, always something different. Always something new. So we're at this park, North Park. Still, look at those bugs. Isn't that crazy? But we're running into a bit of an issue. And I'll show that to you here in a second. And I think it's going to delay us a little bit. And you guys can put this in your cap and think about this.
I'll be back here shortly.
Okay, it's good. But when we first got the truck, when we first bought it, we came home, and if you guys want to go back and watch that video, we had a problem with one of the tires. A belt was broke. I mean, there was a big, huge bubble sticking out of it. So we took it back to the dealer, and the dealer stole a tire off of another brand new truck so we could have our new truck. They said, no big deal, we'll just warranty it on the other truck. So fast forward, and I have rotated the tires during our last service when we were in Kent, and I stopped at the gas station, and I've been looking at the tread, and the tread has dropped on these considerably, on this one especially. But I don't think you're going to be able to see this, but there's a huge bubble here. It is significant. I mean, so much so that the stripes on the side are not really lining up correctly. And it's the same down here too. Another huge bubble. Well, the tread, you can tell, is way past what is considered a warranty item. They would prorate this based on what tread's left, but instead we just went ahead and called Ford because they were the cheapest. We checked with a Goodyear dealer locally. Listen, there's a Goodyear dealer right up the street here. It's called Dickinson Goodyear or something like that. Stay away from that place. It's not good. The girl inside immediately dismissive about the warranty, and then Heidi had went back in. I mean, let me tell you this. I said, hey, what do I need to do to warranty a Goodyear tire? Well, did you buy it with us? Is the first thing she says. They are Goodyear dealers. They have Goodyear all over the place. They don't carry hardly anything else but Goodyear. And I said, well, I didn't buy it anywhere. It was on the truck. Then you need to go to Ford. That's how you get it. That's how you have to have it done. Like, all right, thinking that don't sound right to me, but whatever. So I left. Then I told Heidi, I said, why don't you go back in and see how much it costs for 2 tires, just outright, out the door, purchased an outright. So Heidi went back in and she says, hi, can I help you? And Heidi said, yeah, could you tell me, we just talked about the Goodyear tires. Could you tell me how much it costs for 2 of them, mounted and balanced, out the door and everything? She goes, she actually did that to Heidi. So she gave her a price, and guess what? It was like $247 a piece for the tires, and then they had all kinds of added extras. Whereas we called the Ford dealer, and the Ford dealer says, not only can we get them here tomorrow, but we can get them installed by 3 o'clock tomorrow, and they're $228 a piece, and we'll charge you $25 a piece for mounting and balancing. So the fronts look good. Now, we could, and what we should do, is put two new ones on the front. That's what you would normally do, but in this case the front ones are not wearing. So the best thing about this park, which appealed to me immediately, was we can ride our bikes to Walmart, or our scooters or whatever to Walmart, which is good. The other thing, look how big these sites are. Almost every site is this way. I mean, you don't need a pull through when you have sites that are so big that you have the ability to put 2 RVs. Look at that, fifth wheel is only taking up half, not even half of the site. Same with this big motorhome. The sites are real long, very long, and they're relatively wide. You can see they're pretty good. They're not bad. But the only discount they do here is Good Sam's. It's 10% off, and I think they do cash or check only for a lesser price. You still get the discount, but if you put it on a card, it's a little bit more expensive. But this will give us some time to maybe do some laundry, and of course have utilities for hookup and everything. So that's all cool. And guess what? They have the same speed limit as Thousand Trails Orlando. 9 3/4. By the way, correction. We're in North Dakota. It's Dickinson, North Dakota, not Montana. Montana is where we were this morning. I don't remember. It's just a blur. Some of the places we stopped at, I was like, okay, where are we? And we're on the border sometimes. The time change. We're telling these people at the RV park, hey, we should be there right around 11. And literally, as Heidi was talking to her on the phone, we're looking at the GPS to get the approximate arrival time. The arrival time changed an hour. Here, it hadn't flipped already. Even though we were in mountain time, we had been in mountain time, what we thought was long enough for everything to update. But yeah, it's funny. You lose track of yourself. This morning, and we talked to somebody else when we were out RVing, and they're full timing. And I said, it is so strange. There's just days I wake up and I hear a noise outside when we're in the RV, and I'm like, okay, in my case, are we hooked up? Was that the truck? Where are we? Which way are we facing? And you just go through this whole checklist in your head, thinking about surprisingly, we have stepped out of the RV. I have. I don't know if Heidi, I'll have to ask her if she has. And it's like, oh yeah, I forgot where we were. Oh, Heidi's coming. She's got a bunch of paperwork.
All right, we arrived in Dixon, North Dakota. I think Michael had trouble with that earlier. And this is our site. I'll walk around here. It's a super nice site. It's a little windy out, so hopefully you can hear me. We have plenty of space. We have plenty of space, and oh, they're putting water down. That's awesome. It's a little dusty here. But anyway, the fire department makes all the sites, the electrical line up, or the back end of your camper line up with the electrical pole. So That's a little different. Our water pressure is great. I believe it is, oh, forgot where it was at. Yeah. 48. So that is not a leak. We run some water and it went on there. But we got everything hooked up and everything is good so far. I'm sure he talked about these God blessed Goodyear Wrangler tires, but here's our site for the next couple days.
Okay, so now I got to fill you in on the rest. The electricity here is really good. I don't know if you can see that, but 127 volts and 124 volts. Right now we're pulling 42 amps with the ice maker, the hot water tank element, the refrigerator compressor, the 15,000 BTU, and the 13.5 BTU, and they're all going at the same time. Plus, the batteries may be charging, I doubt it. What else? Oh, the park Wi-Fi, free park Wi-Fi, good signal. Downloads definitely doable to look up email, stuff like that. Maybe you could watch movies like Netflix, because Netflix has a fast server that has the ability to keep the movies going for you without buffering. But it's only about 3 download. Let's just say 2. Let's say 2 on the download. The uploads are like 3 to 4, which is pretty darn good. Now, as far as everything else, AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon, all of them, very good. Actually, I didn't check. Let's check T-Mobile. I forgot to do that. So let me give you details of what's really good. The AT&T is 15 megabytes download, and it is 6 megabytes upload, or 7, one or the other. Believe it or not, Verizon decided to show up to this whole race, even though I'm going to be canceling Verizon because we haven't had good luck with it on this trip that we've been making over all these states. But today, they decided to show up and say, hey, we're still good in certain places. It is 20 megabytes download, and the upload is 11. So it's faster than the AT&T for the second time in over 7 months, or I'm sorry, the second time over 4 months.
In the areas.
3 months, yeah, everywhere we've been. 3 or 4 months, I can't remember now. So let me check the T-Mobile. I'm going to tell you that I know this isn't scientific. It's subjectable, but it's a close gauge. It lets you know about. So T-Mobile is only 100 megabytes download. Actually 90 something. It's obviously 5G, and I would expect the uploads to be in the 30 range. Ooh, the uploads are a little bit slower than I thought. So the uploads are in the 18 range. Not bad. So what does that mean? Well, for EasyCom, the company that's down in the description, I'm telling you, if you guys need internet, contact them for unlimited internet. You can see I just have my router again thrown in the window, plugged in, and then the Verizon I have put up in the window and plugged in. And I haven't had, I don't have any issues. 98% of the time, that's all I do. We didn't have to put up the antenna, the big antenna that's outside. But occasionally we have to do that. We've done that maybe 3 times or 4 times. About 4 times since we've been traveling. So it's good to have. I don't know, some people may not want to pay $500 and whatever dollars it is for that whole WeBoost setup for a 4% potential needing. I don't even think of it, maybe 2% potentially needing. That's up to you. Again though, EasyCom in the description, he sells all that stuff. Just tell him what you're trying to do. That's all I'm trying to do, is let you guys know there is somebody out there that can give you not only home internet that works for home. If you want to try it for home, you don't have to pay Spectrum or whoever. If you have a good connection in your area, he's got plans for Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. And I don't think he has Sprint. You may want to check with him. It's changing all the time, but it's the way to go for me, at least. I've been having really good luck with it. Very good luck, actually. But as far as the Verizon for our traveling, it's been so hit and miss. It's not worth me paying $140, $149 a month for that. So I'm switching to another plan that I'm losing the redundancy of having AT&T and Verizon. I'm just going to have AT&T. But like I said, AT&T's been shining for a long time. All right. Well, now we have to prepare ourselves for our appointment tomorrow to get our tire fixed on our truck. We've got Ford replacing both of them in the rear, and yeah, it's kind of sad because I think that it could be a warranty issue. However, to go through that whole process, it's not worth it.
It might be easy tomorrow since we're at Ford.
Well, we'll have to see what Ford says.
I'm saying something.
Right, she could say something to Ford. But the other thing that we need to be concerned with on some level is the rear axle on this trailer is, you know, those tires are still, they're pointing out, but it's being addressed with Dexter. They'll contact us. This will be nice, I guess, just to hang out for a couple days. We've been on a pretty rampant pace. How many states now have we covered in the since Saturday? We'll see what Heidi says.
Yeah.
She gonna do some calculations. She's got a little map thing going on back there.
2, 4, 6, 7.
7 states, so
5 days.
over 5 days. And I mean, some of them we're going through the states. I mean, through them. So, and that's not counting. That's not double counting like Nevada, or I'm sorry, Idaho. Remember?
Yeah.
And what else? No, I guess that was it. Idaho. Yeah, because that's another state we had to drive through. But yeah, we've been doing a lot. All right, I'm gonna get a drink of ice water, and maybe Heidi and I, if I'm lucky, Heidi might take me out for dinner, if I'm lucky. So we went to the local Ford dealer because the rear tire looking the way that it did on the left side, and thanks to Heidi talking with them about warranties, I was just going in to buy 2 new tires, and Heidi started asking questions about warranty stuff, and they kind of initially, the first service advisor there kind of started, hey, you need to call Ford. And then she asked questions about who do I talk to at Ford? And he's like, well, maybe you need to talk to Goodyear. I mean, he changed his attitude towards that. We literally went in and got $500 of tires, mounted and balanced, on the truck for free. Because Heidi started questioning the warranty process, and she didn't like that the warranty process sucks and nobody gets warranties done, but she was questioning that, like, why not? And the thing is they warranty both rear tires, which is that's not. We only had a problem with one
tire that had
a bubble in it,
and it wasn't asking for 2 free tires.
But they did, so we got to give a shout out now. It's Red Rock Ford in Dickinson, North Dakota. Yep. The gentleman on here says service advisor Ed Matthews. I don't know if that was Ed we spoke with at the end there or not.
Hey, it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, which is...
And they are a super busy Ford dealership.
Yeah, for how small that place was, there was a lot of people coming in and out.
They're super busy.
So, again, Red Rock Ford in Dickinson, North Dakota. If you're driving through the area, you have any issues, maybe the road will be paved by the time you get there, because the road in front, it's the 94 business loop that goes around the city or whatever. It goes right in front of their place, and it's just you better have a truck. Let me tell you that. And don't bring your trailer. So we're going to go try this restaurant. Los Cabos, a family Mexican restaurant. It's got good ratings, and people have said that they're pretty good. So we decided we're going to get something to eat since we're out. So we had our Mexican eats, which was pretty good. Not, let me think. In our top 20. We'll say in our top 20. So we decided to come walk some of it off. And this is Patterson Lake Recreation Area, of course, in Dickinson. Same place that we're at. But I saw this on a map, and I said, this looks like a nice little walking path that goes around here. And there's some really nice houses over there. Heidi's got some info. What's it say? How many acres is the lake?
Well, seems how all they worried about is where to eat at.
Well, we probably would have been
not gonna find
scarfing that information up before we ate. Hopefully Heidi don't step in an ant pile. This is a beach. This is a swimming beach.
Sleeping campgrounds and car rentals, air service.
And I don't know why there's no fireworks. We were going to come do fireworks while we swam. Ain't that right? But you can see their beach area. I bet you this is pretty popular. I don't know what's going on over there. It looks like, what do you think? Did they cut that away or did it fall off? Across the lake is a drop off of some kind. You get in some pretty barren places out here in North Dakota. I mean, this is probably the biggest city that we've seen since we've got into North Dakota, right? No, Billings. No, that was Montana. What am I thinking? Yeah, this is... I'm sure we'll see more. You know, we're heading over towards the Fargo area shortly. Oh, that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wow, we got to leave tomorrow, guys. I forgot all about that. Now that the truck's all straightened out, I'll have to go back and start putting stuff away. Now, I've got a video that I'm trying to upload. I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. Well, it's uploading now, but I still have I have more content that I could upload. Look at this. Oh boy. Go on, Heidi. Oh, this is soft. This is soft. Come on, Heidi. Get up in here and do your... What's that guy's name? Tony Little. No. Was that his name? Tony Little? Okay, I'm gonna try it. The gazelle. Remember? Okay, here we go. I'll put this down. Left foot on. Oh. Age is 13 plus. I better get off. Oh, this is kind of weird. It's clunky because it's not for me. It's their own height or something. It's not enough stride. Ooh. Let's see what else we can play with. I'm not doing that one.
He's COVIDing it up.
That one seems pretty simple.
COVID.
That's all. What's this one do? Oh,
Gonna get the newest variant of COVID.
What's this one do? How's this one work? What do you do? Oh, you lift yourself. Right? Is that what you do? You do it this way? A pull-up. Think I can do one pull-up? One. I think that's all I can do. Tell me if the bar bends. I can't even do one. Look at all this. Whew. I'm out of breath now. I can't even do one. I could probably have snuck one in. One, maybe. That cracked my back. That felt good. Okay, let's go see what this is like. Little Tykes. Little Tykes plastic. Ooh, there's little bugs all over in here. And the wind. Oh, look at that. You missed this fish. It was a biggin. I don't know if I caught that on camera. Even if I did, it was wide angle.
A fish?
It was big. It was not small. When I say big, I'm talking about the size of my forearm for sure. His length.
Nice.
Wow, he was just flopping there. I thought it was a log or something sticking out of the water. Damn it. I missed it. I know, a big fish story. You'll figure out that, you know. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a charge to come in and use the park. It's a $3 daily use fee. And then there's a monthly fee, yearly fee. You could do all those things. However, if you come in a little bit later, like we did, and nobody's at the gate, apparently there's no fee. So that's what we did, no fee. Guess what we're getting ready to do? What is it, Heidi?
Leave.
Leave, pack up, right.
On down the road.
Guess what we did today? We just got done putting a new air filter on the truck. It had the original air filter and it's filled with ash and bugs and straw. We got behind some truck that didn't have a straw covered. Oh, anyways. And guess what Heidi did?
I did the cabin filter.
Heidi changed cabin filter all by herself. She watched
Longer than his air filter.
watched a little video on YouTube and she tore it all apart and put it in there.
Don't go to Advanced Auto Parts and buy a Purelator, or you can buy the factory and watch a YouTube video. But Purelator always has the instructions for your cabin filter, and almost you can actually open them up before you buy them and look at the instructions, and it tells you how long. Don't pay somebody to put that cabin filter in.
Yeah, when we were at the Ford dealer, we bought the air filter and the cabin filter since we were right there and they were on the shelf. And they go, "You want us to put those in for you?" Nope. We don't
You can
need
only
that.
imagine how much they got to charge.
Yeah, I don't know. To have a mechanic do it.
I don't even know what their hourly rate is anymore.
So guess where we're heading tomorrow?
We don't know.
We don't know. We have no clue.
Well, we know what state
We're heading to...
or states.
Yeah, we're heading to Minnesota.
Yeah.
Just briefly.
These are all brief visiting.
Some of them are going to be brief. Some of them... There's some spots. I wanted to go to Fargo, North Dakota really bad. Of course, that's so close to Minnesota. We're going to wander over there, I'm sure, too.
What's in Fargo?
Nothing other than the movie was there. So that's it. That's basically it. Tomorrow you're going to see us hooked up and heading out of here. So I think I'm closing this out, and I'm going to see if I'm going to cram this all on one video. So I'm going to say yes. This is the end of this video. So we know what that means.
As always, we hope to see you out here. Bye.
Bye.